Hey, do you always live off the excuse of you made me, they made me, she made me, he made me, and all of that stuff? Well, I've got something for you to think about now. And it's only going to take about 3 to 4 minutes. And then maybe you won't ever use that excuse again. Have a listen after this. Hey, welcome to the Personal Development Unplugged podcast with me, Paul Cloughie. And this is an FMQ, a 5-minute quickie podcast, which never lasts 5 minutes. It always goes a little bit longer. But it's a chance for you and I just to muse, to think of a subject, to talk about it for a few minutes, and then spend time thinking, seeing how it would change our life if we maybe developed it a little deeper. And maybe sometimes these 5-minute quickies will go into a longer podcast where we can dive deeper and produce processes, hypnosis processes, NLP processes. Don't worry about the names. They're just processes for making our life and your life absolutely better. Getting rid of anxiety, fear, all those other hang-ups and issues that we have, and have the life we deserve and make dreams come into reality. Quicker, bigger, better than you could ever dream of. But they're the longer podcasts, and this is a 5-minute quickie where we break down the complicated into simple. Because in simplicity there's genius, and that's what we do here. So if you want to just think for a little while, see what happens, see what resonates inside you, and when it does, you go change the world. Personal Development Unplugged. Hey friend, have a muse at this. You choose the way you feel. Really? Yeah. I know you're like me. I can come up with that wonderful excuse. Oh, they make me feel angry. You made me feel angry. You made me feel frustrated. You made me feel sad. You fill in the blank. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I wrote on my little note. I have little cards to remind me about this. Because even though I know it, I need to be reminded of it. But you bloody choose. I swore at myself on my little notes. But you bloody choose. You choose the way you feel. Because no one can make you. No one can make you do anything. You choose. So I choose to get angry at what you've said, what you've done. I choose to get frustrated. I choose to get sad by what you did, No. Well, yeah, you do. And there's a wonderful T-shirt that I saw the other day. I love it. This is another one. I bought the other one, by the way, that unbroken one. I bought that for myself. But I'm thinking about this one. And it goes like this. It says big letters, Shhh. And underneath, it says, nobody cares. But I was going to change that. And on my notes, I changed it. I went, shush. I shouldn't care, so I don't. Because other people's opinions about yourself are not your business. And you choose to feel the way you want to feel. So you can learn by it. Learn, well, that could have made me angry. Now I've chosen a different way. I wonder what I can learn from what's happening. But you choose. But if you choose to be curious, you choose to be resilient, you choose to be happy, you choose to be uncomfortable, then things like anger, sadness, fear, guilt, hurt, they get banished because we learn from them. You can recognize them, you can acknowledge them. Acknowledge those emotions because they're trying to do something for you. But don't give the excuse. Don't live off that excuse that you did that to me. They did it to me. They did it. They did do nothing. They were living their lives and you chose to feel an emotion because of it. So choose wisely, my friend. And if it's not working, just may even ask that question. Is this emotion, me getting angry, making it better or worse for me? Is me being sad, disappointed, making my life better or worse? Now, the answers are absolutely bloody obvious. And then you go, well, what would be a better emotion to have? What can I learn from this? And then get on with my life, because shh, I shouldn't care and I don't care. And I know we should all over ourselves. So don't. Choose wisely. That's a 5-minute quickie muse. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you chose to learn from it. I hope you chose to feel good by listening to it. And if you didn't, well, you ought to have done. Anyway, have more fun than you can stand. This was a 5-minute quickie and something to think about. But more importantly, feel good. Bye-bye now.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.